We made it back here with the proper gear to continue down. I don't know, we were here like, what, a year ago or something. And we stopped here, found some good artifacts. And so today we're going to continue down. We got Justin from TVR, who hates it when and this is Graham from Mines of the West. And over there is Mr. Bundle and Save himself, the insurance salesman, right?
Gotta keep yourself covered.
Hey, sport, can you do a towel for me and tuck this? Oh, all right.
So we got 2 anchor points. Where's the other one? Around that piece of rail that's jammed in the ground.
Good idea.
Lots of debris to clear out on this one.
I'm just gonna set this guy.
Paparazzi.
Paparazzi's paparazziing. You got the radio, right?
That's a clunker.
Maybe another 50 feet to go.
Okay.
Yeah, you should have enough route, but be careful. Alright, it's all coming down.
He might be out of range. He's like
Yeah, it's angled.
close to 200 and something.
Topside, copy.
Ooh.
Go ahead.
I'm at the bottom, and it's a drift level.
Bidirectional?
Single.
Is it clean?
It looks pretty good.
Should we have him scout it out, or
Do a quick scout and send someone down.
can you do a quick scout?
Let me run it out. Give me 10 minutes.
Copy. Jay hit the bottom and said it looks sort of promising, so, or I guess we're all going to go down there. This is going to be really difficult to come back up, and I think he's, what would you say, 200 feet down?
Probably, yeah.
And so this is almost, the slight incline is more labor intensive than straight vertical, because you can't really just solely apply all your weightlifting to your leg. You kind of end up doing 200 feet worth of pull-ups.
Good description.
So
What else is fun is this rope is fucking caked with shit. You're gonna have a great time with your stop, Justin. You see this shit?
That could be something to look forward to.
Barely moving.
Wow.
need to gain some weight, man. You need to join the Walmart crowd. Hey, here goes Mr. Justin.
Awkwardly.
Yeah, this is going to be, I don't want to start complaining, but coming up this is going to be non-magnifico. And that plastic thing right there is out of my backpack. We had to improvise as a rope protector because we left the rope protector at the top. A real dunce move right there. Going down this with a backpack with no reinforcement that'll probably destroy my spine. Well, here's the bottom. There's the rope coming down. Here's the sump right here. And if you remember last time, if you got to the end of video part 1, that direction took us back to the main shaft. This is an internal winze. And I think we came down about 200 feet. So we have electric wire. Or car wheel. That looks like it failed. Oh man, I hope they did a footprint check. Oh yeah, it's a clean drift. It's a clean drift.
Right over there. Or I think where we're going. Want to do a meat anchor scout real quick.
Oh, it continues down?
Yeah, it's right back over there. Over here. Like a filled horseshoe, and it keeps going. There's like a slab that came down in the middle. Gotta sneak past.
So it does keep going the other way?
Yeah.
This looks like it ends right here, no?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I leaned out there and it looks like it might come back this way a little bit or back there.
It looks like it might turn. And see this bent piece of rail here?
Uh-huh. The drift might have kept going or maybe.
Yeah, they punched it out from the bottom.
Maybe.
So that might go down to something.
Yeah. Throw a meat anchor on and kind of chase it.
Yeah. For sure. Should we run the other way out first?
Yeah. That's the way Graham and Justin went.
Oh, you and those honey stinger things again.
Yeah. Want one?
No, I'm good. I got Luna bars if I want to keep my hormones in check. Oh, you were the first one down here. Did you do a footprint check?
Yeah, there was I saw one. I see a couple footprints and I had tread.
So we're not the first.
No, I think there might have been some work back in the 80s. I saw a 90 light can.
So did they crawl through all this?
Yeah.
All right.
I know that.
Let's do that. Yeah, that's not good. Still got grease in it. Oh boy.
Yeah, this is as far as I went.
Wow, look at the fault. What do you guys got there?
Not great.
Not great. Does it continue?
A little bit, but I got to the end.
You got to the end?
Very sketchy.
Where's Jeremy?
Right here.
So it did face out?
Yeah, yeah. It Y's and then it faces both ways.
I'm just gonna shoot it real quick for the sake of completeness, and then I'm done.
You're what?
I'm just gonna shoot it real quickly for the sake of completeness.
Oh, okay, good.
Do we
I'm
want-
not.
Say again?
I'm not. I think I'm going to go back and we're going to do a meat anchor
Okay, I'll catch up to you guys.
on.
I'll wait here for you, Justin.
Thanks, man. I'll wait there.
Yeah, there's nothing back here worth seeing.
Okay.
I'll be honest.
Yeah, just there's this big rock right in the middle of the drift. That is Sorbicue diflormicumus.
The ground is really bad.
Right.
Really bad. It's that flaky, slumpy shit.
Right. Welcome to the death zone.
Say when.
What are you gonna do? Jump?
No, I'm gonna come down over here. So what is? You ready?
I guess. Does it keep going?
Yeah.
It does?
Yeah.
Is it something we need rope for?
We might. I don't know how deep this stope is. I can see some stalls.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you safe?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna look for something to anchor to. Now we got this, but I don't like this. We got this. We could wedge this in. That's in pretty good shape. The tracks, those are kind of rusty. Yeah, I don't trust any of this pipe. It's interesting how there's ore car wheels and the caps. These are the grease caps that go over the ore car wheel.
Hey, Box,
Yo,
you might build an anchor over here. There's a bunch of big rocks. Those are kind of shitty. But it goes down. It goes vertical. I did a rock test and it went for a minute.
like straight vertical?
I think so. I can't get to the edge to see.
Okay.
But if we do a meat anchor to see what that is, you're going to want to be over there for it. Let me see where this goes.
Down looks promising. He's going that way. I think he said it pinched out. But they definitely punched this from the bottom up.
Oh, really?
So we need to find a way to anchor, though.
How did he get down there?
He just walked across this. So what's that do?
This over here,
Yeah,
it pinches out. It's real fucking bad ground.
right.
It goes, a lot of collapse, and then just pinches out.
Okay.
I want to meat anchor this down. See where it goes.
Okay.
But it kind of, so it goes down maybe 20 feet, and then it tees. There's also a pit right down the middle. I did a rock test on it, and it went for a minute. So, and the best way to rope, I think it's gonna be from here. Around on those pretty sharp rocks, so it's gonna be gonna be interesting.
I'm gonna try and follow this lead down.
Okay. On rope.
He made it down about 70 feet and probably very close to the next drift.
I have an interesting development.
What's that?
It looks like there's graffiti here pointing toward you that says out.
Well, yeah, at one time.
Justin,
What's up?
I'm gonna try to get on this drift and see where it goes.
Okay, sweet.
But we didn't, I mean, it faces that way.
Sorry, Graham's distracting us, Jeremy.
Anyway, 70 feet down, he's still looking around, but it looks like it's plugged from all the debris that went down. So, just got to keep following leads. This is kind of interesting that this says 685. So we could be on the 685 level. A lot of times on these real old mines, they weren't standardized like 5, 6, 7. So unfortunately, we weren't able to get any lower going this way. So I think what we're going to do is go, there's one level above us that we just blew past when we were coming down. We're going to go up to that and check that one out. There's still the main shaft, which all the wood had failed in that. So we can take a look at that, but we might have reached.
You know, I think I'd much rather frog a straight vertical shaft.
Yeah, it's like you have to use all your upper body strength to do this.
Yeah.
You okay? You want me to grab you or? So welcome to the, I don't know, 400 level, 600 level, 5, I don't know. And they took off this way. I guess this level is pretty extensive. You ready to go chase it out?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we need to do something with that. Well, unfortunately, this does look like it was a main way, but it's collapsed and plugged. So they went this way. They've been gone quite a while. So let us see where we end up. Looks like that's a face. That's a face too. The faces can be deceiving. I don't know which way they went. There's footprints. I don't know if they went this way or I don't know if they took that left turn back there. get through this.
That would collapse.
Man, this is bad ground. Look at that. Look at how that peeled away and separated. See that? Wow. Man, if you were under that.
That timber bone right here to your right.
This?
Look down to the knot. You can see it.
Oh yeah, it's all bulging. Here, this is not a happy place to be. Wow. Yeah, that is incredible. Frickin' Insta Crush. Okay. Looks like we connected to a different. They're that way. I can hear them. There was survey done at some point here. I don't know. It sure feels like we just connected to a different part of the mine, doesn't it? And I got airflow now. I heard him this way. Do you guys copy? Dude. I do not trust the timber in this frickin' mine or the metal. This is. Holy crap. What do you guys got in there?
Bottom of a shaft.
The bottom of the main shaft?
No. Just a shaft.
A shaft. Is it worth coming in?
No.
No?
No.
It looks big.
It's kind of weird, but I don't think it's worth it.
Ultimately, probably not. It's kind of a bitch to get out of here.
Let me get in there and get some video.
I just dropped down to there and slid down to what?
So can you see sunlight?
No.
Now it's a plug.
You can only see up to like 100 feet.
I see the tracks right there.
It's out at the bottom of the shaft.
Where the hell did all the
There's
where did all the infrastructure from the shaft go?
Is this backfill?
No, this is a shaft that went to the surface. That's what all this crap is. It's crap that's fallen in over the years.
This is the shaft, if you recall back to the first video. And we got
All right, this direction is sort of unexplored. The squeaking. The squeaking harness. What is that green thing right there?
Maybe a carp or some shit. I couldn't tell.
Wow, look at this.
Yeah, this is another bad one. There's more bad ones up there. There's one that's about to fall right there. So I've gone that way. That doesn't go too far, and then there's a collapse, and maybe you could crawl up into the stopes, but I don't see the point. I've not finished this out yet.
Yeah. Yeah, this mine kind of gives me the creeps a little bit.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. It's not a friendly place.
Squeak. Do I need to like shut that down? Shovel. It looks like that might go. I need to lube this damn harness. Let me see if I could do something with that. There we go. Maybe. Yeah, that shut it up. Wow. Does it keep going?
If you're really, really wild, you could probably squeeze through. It looks like it goes at least a tiny bit. I'm not really feeling that right now with how bad the ground is, but
Right.
it's like this much space.
This is one of those if God wills mines. If God wills, you will not get crushed or something like that. The Inshallah mine, like for real. Let me get some. The color's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So it probably kept going, huh?
I think so, yeah. Goes up too, but it's another bullshit squeeze.
Yeah. There's a turn back there with a shovel we could make.
Yep.
Let's check that out.
I'll probably at least squeeze up there once I drop this camera off.
Okay. Sometimes in these mines, the pH of the water, I don't know, whatever's in the rock is almost corrosive and destructive. In other mines, they'll be wet and everything will be in good shape. This is one of the ones that's whatever's in this water is very corrosive and causes the timber to turn to dust. And a lot of that's bacterial. I know that, microbes that eat the wood, but I had to swap out batteries. Let's see what our voltage is here. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8, 3.8. That's about the halfway mark. That's pretty good. I was down to 2.8 on the other battery, which is a little bit lower than you want to take a lithium battery. Generally, you want to stay in the range of, say, 3 to 4, ideally. I mean, you can go 2.7 to 4.2, but you're probably going to shorten the life. What's going on?
Just more pinching.
More bad ground.
Yeah, it's another thing. Like I could go through here, but all of this is ready to go down.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I sort of feel like the risk is not worth the reward at this point.
Yeah. See if someone else, maybe Jeremy, wants to do it. Don't really feel like it.
I would like to see if we could find a, what's that say, G-nuts?
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
I would like to see if we could find a level indicator here.
Yeah, for sure.
Some numbers. Like this is in lovely condition. A freaking museum piece.
You guys go this way?
Yeah, it just kind of gets crappier and crappier.
This ground is horrid.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
really fucking bad.
Well, it goes your way.
The same thing, it just kind of...
Yeah, this way, like, if you're crazy, you can keep going, but I wasn't feeling it. Maybe, maybe you should take a look.
I'm not feeling this ground.
I'm not either.
Justin's about to come this way. You wanna?
Hold up. Go back here, I could see if I want.
Where'd Justin go?
He's about to walk into you.
This one.
Look at this.
You guys go to the over here to the right.
Yeah, some of this is...
Soap's filling over here.
Sorry to...
Oh, no worries. What's back there?
Man, did we crawl over this?
Yeah, it's shitty.
I don't remember that. My brain needs more spike proteins to eat it up.
What's back that way?
Just more and more bad ground.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, this thing is just in a sort of continuous state of decay. And it's very quiet in here. I don't even like being in here. I think I'm going to work my way back to the shaft. I don't care. Not comfortable. He's gonna... Dude, I cannot believe you're... I mean, this is that slab, right? Does it go?
There's fucking that way.
There's that way?
Yeah.
Is there a drift?
I don't know. It might have just been this whole fucking slab that came down. More that way. I don't know. I'll check that out. I'm gonna look right up here first.
Insanity. He crawled through there and he came back around to where that green tarp was. So this is a big stope. This is a big sort of hollowed out area, and then that thing came down and clunked off. While I'm sitting here waiting, I should take another minute and talk about our Cerro Gordo adventure. So Cerro Gordo was a galena mine, lead, zinc, silver, and that's primarily what there is in that area. And that area is known for what are called breccia pipes. And all the mines in that area are basically breccia pipes, and they're where two faults cross the ore body is. So you end up with these giant kind of tubular stopes where they pull the galena ore out of. So the Cerro Gordo Union Mine is basically two breccia pipes, two vertical chimneys that go from the surface down to 1,000 feet, let's just say. And every 100 feet off the shaft, there's drifts that go out and tap into these breccia pipes, and that's how they would basically hollow them out as chimneys. Well, there's a lot of tunneling there originally, but the ground is really bad, just like this mine, and pretty much all the drifts are caved in, so you really only end up seeing maybe, I don't know, 5% of the mine or less. I mean, I forget, 20 miles of drifts or something total, but it's just all collapsed. And you yelling? I don't want to yell too loud in here. So anyway, yeah, it was a fun adventure because of the historic nature of the location, but the mine itself was pretty disappointing. Not much equipment. What?
Is this the big slab right here?
Yes.
Oh. Neat.
You want to crawl through it and I'll video you?
No.
Not much equipment in the Cerro Gordo mine. Not much accessible drifting. The water was there. If you go watch a video, we show the pumps and everything, the old one and the new one, and the little. And basically, I think what happens there is the water, the snow melt runs down the chimney, and then is kind of trapped in that little culvert at the 700 level. But the new guy worked out some new water system and some new tank that's probably way more reliable than what they had. I think that they were mainly using that for drilling water and stuff in the mine. At least that's what it looked like originally. Or who knows, 100 years ago, I'm sure the climate was a little different and the amount of water down there was probably a little different. I mean, things do change over time. Springs dry up. Water moves around. Weather changes, all of that. So anyway, that's some more thoughts on the Cerro Gordo operation. 900 feet straight down. We used rope and the ladder. We did not use the elevator. It was just all manual rappelling and climbing. So we do a lot of that. Keeps our legs in shape. Okay. And that's it. That's it. The longest one here. Wow.
I'm gonna when you introduce this drift. Oh my god.
Look at the scratches. What do you think? What do you think this was about?
Looks like the geology. The rocks are kind of cool in here.
Not his. Old Beatles turned to Bert and McSlane as they passed out the door. Well, he said, it looks like whatever living Camilio does from now on will just be clear velvet. Where's your chloroform? Asked the girl, fishing a crude mask she had fastened out of cheesecloth. Quill indicated his bag, and she picked out the bottle and removed the cork. That's enough scrubbing, she said. Shake the suds off your hands and rinse them with whiskey. And then come here and pay attention to what I say.
I don't want no scrub.
Right?
So I'm gonna leave a newspaper here that is about the York fire.
Why don't you put it like right here, so somebody dropping down can't miss it.
Okay. And of course, we have to have on the front page, we have to have climate change.
Yes.
We have an agenda here. We have to
Everybody tell me.
get you ready to give up your gasoline-powered vehicle and your gas-powered stove and your warm home in the winter. You have to give all that up because this orange stuff here is a result of carbon dioxide. So get ready. Where should we put it? You
I was
want to?
thinking like right in here, so somebody can't miss it, like maybe on top of the bucket or something.
All right, we could do that. There we go. Hope no one considers that littering.
Los Angeles Times.
Down here setting off fireworks. Fucking crazy
Yeah, who
guys.
does that?
It's just so wild how all the wood infrastructure has gone out of this place. Well, I got to say, this was a bit disappointing. Still a great time with good friends, but when we discovered those ore cars, especially that one on the tracks, we were thinking, this thing's going to be the paymaster of, cool equipment, but it wasn't. But so just too much rot and decay. Just the shafts are gone, the wood is gone, it just can't get down low enough anymore. Anyway, this is a big one, but a lot of it is sealed off probably forever. We are just not Clinky Dinkler McMono Boiler Snarvel Armler. Yeah, this is where we started off in the first video with the hoist there, and it's been suggested now that the hoist was bulldozed and fell in here from the top. Can you see down it?
Yeah.
How about up? Is it plugged?
It goes back that way. There's a lot of water that's came down. Yeah, it's all piled up here.
How's it look down?
It goes vertical for maybe 30 feet, then cuts back that way.
No shit.
Yep.
That's main shaft energy right there.
Well, wait a minute. That doesn't make sense.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Want you nice and
Yeah.
Very anchored.
Vertical and the declines that way.
Is it? Then why did you say a rock went down it forever?
Well, it does. It's a steep angle that way.
Okay.
I'm talking like this. Straight vertical here, then like that.
Oh, I get it. So this was never vertical. This is the angle of it right here. See that? Mm-hmm. So it goes up that way. It never was it never was vertical. So that's the slope of it right there?
Pretty much.
That's
But,
why
this is vertical right here. I think it stepped a little bit because that's vertical there.
Well, yeah, I mean, but when it had the wood infrastructure in it, it was smooth.
that would explain why the hoist got hung up there.
Yeah.
I think there was a platform. There obviously was a platform here.
Can you make it the 30 feet down there with what you got?
No, we'd need a lot more rope. But I mean, this is fucking definitely doable.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not straight vertical, for a minute.
Slightly unsettling.
Jeremy said it drops vertically for 30 feet and then starts climbing very steeply way back towards where we were.
Coming at you.
I think it might have been a drift level cutting off this part. Keeping your eyes on that. There's the problem. That's the problem. That's a
That
tough.
was just a pocket here. They had a hoist or something here.
Okay, so on the right, there's a pocket. Yeah, there's a zip level. Anyway, you can still hear the rock tumbling down, so that's the big issue with this. That's a tough one to mitigate too. I don't know how we avoid the rock tumbling down just the whole time we're going up and
Are you guys good back there?
Yep.
Enjoying the show.
Not going to pull the harness and your pants off and your shoes and everything else? I mean, if he falls, it's going to be a hard ass hit, man.
Yeah, if he falls, Graham was mine. So.
Yeah. Don't fall.
This is just a pocket here. It doesn't go anywhere.
Okay.
I think they had like a, must have had like a station or something there.
Yeah, must have. Yeah.
Definitely goes back in.
It's nice having your hand between the legs like that. Keep open the accident.
Move up a little bit.
Yeah. Accident.
Yeah, I'm going back to old crisscross.
No, you're good.
I'm gonna undercut this whole slab right here. It's gonna come down at me.
You know, given how all the stuff on the surface was pushed in, I think the odds of this being plugged at some point are pretty high.
Probably. How far down were the levels?
100 feet.
1100 feet.
Well, 1,100 to the bottom, but
There's every 100 feet, I assume. I mean, I wouldn't stress too much about getting to the other side of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't kill
If
yourself.
you're gonna do anything, I'd fucking drop it, probably.
See what we got down lower. If that's the case, let's grab a 140 and see what I find here off of a 100-foot drop.
no, we want more than 130.
No, 140.
Yeah, but how far back do we have to rig? You're not going to meet anchor to go down this, are you?
I was planning on it.
Oh, baby.
I can get my harness on and be a better backup.
With especially with if we get back a little further, you've got the ground. That's an added friction point.
Right. So what do you want? You want the one in the yellow black bag?
Yeah.
The one I carried out?
Yep. The one that looks just like the 240 rope that we dropped on today.
Okay.
There's no other linear in here that might go down to the next level.
We're improvising here.
He wants his rope back.
We are doing a meat anchor back there with 2 chunks of meat. We got 280 feet of rope here. We got the yoga mats to try and stop the crap from falling over on top of him. So, and we're gonna send him down here. We're just kind of rigging everything up, and I'm gonna lay here and video him and do the radio. So we're gonna hopefully with what was this, 280?
240.
240, hopefully he might be able to get down to the second level or close enough to see it.
Okay, we've resituated ourselves. Jeremy. Okay, we've resituated ourselves. Went outside and got 240 feet of rope. So we're both serving as meat anchors now. And Jeremy's in the drop. Yeah.
Let's try and get this on here. Hold on.
A little more.
This way. To go down?
Yeah.
We've got the yoga mat set up to try and prevent some of the debris from falling down. Good thing you got that helmet on.
That's a full weight on it.
That's your full weight?
Yeah. You guys good?
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
fine.
Yeah, chilling.
Not even
Feels
rope.
kind of good, honestly.
It is like this. I'm lifting up the rope. I can feel the weight on it.
You would want to do that.
Is that working?
Yeah, that feels like a lot of weight right there. Feel that.
Are you on vertical?
I'm on vertical.
Yeah, feel that.
You guys good? Yep.
Yeah. Watch those rocks.
Okay.
Testicular pressure.
Oh shit, did you take the radio?
No.
Fuck.
Classic.
I'm almost to the drift level.
You
Fuck.
what?
There's a drift level, looks like.
Really? You see it?
Yeah, there's one right here.
Rail?
Yeah. I mean, we don't need the radio.
Does it have rail?
Hang on. A little clean raise. Real soft dirt that looks like a natural collapse at the bottom.
Yeah.
This is that.
Wait, does it hit the rolling ore car level?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the shaft. So there's 2 levels between me and you right now. I'm at a T-junction. There's one other one up above me. You want me to scope these out and see if they're worth it?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's probably gonna pop out into one of the stopes or anything.
So this is the shaft we kept running into going down. So this was sort of a bust. We're kind of just going in circles here. It's entertaining to watch though, like the suicide part of it.
Alright, so just dropped in from up there. Those guys are up there, so we just meat anchored off. Got a drift over there. Got to snake across that to get to. And coming back here. Got some colorful rock. Vein of something. And come to this. Looks promising. Might drop into that same stuff we were at. A little lower. Other side of the plug. To be continued. Alright, so I just swung over here to the other side. Those guys up there. And this is what's on the opposite side. Or shoot. Oh. Another something up there, not too terribly far. And completely plugged. Completely plugged. Back to the shaft. Alright, this is the shaft. Came down, so this is the top level. Those guys, my meat anchor's up there. And this is what we got down here. We got this fun bridge. An overshoot. You know, that looks a little familiar.